One of the most unique things to do around Khiva is taking a day trip to the Khorezm fortresses. These ancient fortress ruins are nestled in the middle of the Karakalpak desert, about 2 hours by car from Khiva. Centuries ago, around 400 ancient castles were scattered across Khorezm, some over 2,000 years old. Built to protect locals from nomadic raids, these fortresses were effective until Genghis Khan's invasion in the 13th century. His troops destroyed the region, enslaved the inhabitants, and left the fortresses to decay. Only later on, rediscovered by Soviet archaeologists, these ruins are now incredible sights to visit, offering a glimpse into the past with minimal crowds. It's a really weird system here in Uzbekistan. We've been waiting for almost an hour here at the gas station. The lines are super long and it takes a hell of a long time to get benzene, gas, whatever they're doing. It's infuriating because we're on a trip. Weather isn't looking too good. We might end up in the rain at the Kalas, which are the fortresses. Hi guys,
hey.
We're in Ayaz Kala, which is close to Khiva. It's a popular day trip.
Yes, we're doing the tour of the 4 castles and it's quite a bad weather, but we're lucky it's not raining at least. It's super cloudy, cold, which we're not used to at all here. So we're just like fingers crossed that there's nothing rainy coming up for us.
Indeed, and we are surrounded by desert again,
Yes.
which we love. It's beautiful.
Reminds of Nurata, especially. We're gonna go up there now and see what the forts are all about.
Indeed, so Kala means fortress, and yeah, there are still a few good preserved ones. We picked the ones that supposedly look the best.
Indeed. Apparently this one is one of the best ones according to our tour pamphlet which we got. On the tour description it says this is like one of the best preserved ones or the most beautiful one, and it consists out of 3 of them, so let's go check them out. My, that's beautiful. I have to say this color is super cool. Like you have these passages and the old walls which still exist. They're like a little bit rugged, I guess, but you can still see how it looked like. You can walk underneath these things if you dare to, like this. And then it opens up again and you see the whole landscape around it, which is super cool. Now let's see how Fredrika is doing. Careful with your head.
Do you want me to do the limbo?
It's not that hard, but
I'm kidding.
still careful with your head.
Aloha!
Fredrika is always clumsy, so I'm always afraid she's gonna bump her head or something.
Like a little monkey.
really is a lot of fun to be jumping around on here, on this plateau with all those forts. No, it is. And in the background you can see even more of them, which looks super cool. But yeah, it's like a big plateau up here, so a lot of space to just roam around, jump around, go a little bit adventurous.
It is getting freaking cold here. As you can tell, Moritz, he's freezing. My ears are super cold. My hands are becoming a little bit like little ice clumps. Yeah, but no, we're not complaining. We're having a good time.
So cool. So much fun.
So we're at our second Kala. The name from the first one was Ayaz Kala, and now we're at Toprak Kala, which looks way different. We don't have to get on a hill, and it has many holes for big Erdmännchen. So we're inside the walls of the third Kala, which is the Kizil Kala. We had to wait a little bit in the car because it started raining. But it's over now and it's nice. Yeah, this one is way more better, not better preserved, but they cleaned this one up. So from the outside you can really see that they restored it with like brand new blocks of like clay or whatever material they use.
Yeah, this one Kala is particularly restored and looks the best from outside.
Indeed, it really does look like a fortress, this one, from the outside.
Yeah.
But as you can tell, it's pretty windy and kind of cold. So here in the Kizil Kala, what you have behind me, these holes, it used to be the living quarters. Obviously they got destroyed a little bit and the entrances are more blocked, but you get the picture. These fortresses actually are more than 2000 years old. The first one we visited, the Ayaz Kala, is from, what was it, 300 BC kind of. And then the second one, the Toprak Kala, used to hold like 2,500 people that were living there. And it also used to be the capital of the Khorezm area, which is all pretty cool. But yeah, this one has definitely been restored quite heavily on the outside. So you get a very good picture of how it used to look like, the fortress. It looks straight out of a movie or something. So also very interesting about this particular Kala is it used to be a refuge for caravans traveling in the desert. So it used to be a refuge for them coming from there. And supposedly there also used to be a tunnel, but they haven't found that one yet. But that would be pretty cool.
It's so windy.
Why? The wind?
We have a follower. It's super cold up here and there isn't that much to see actually. If you look around, it's just a big platform on top of the fortress. Quite a nice view, as you can tell here.
Yeah, the colors, the autumn colors are really showing. You can see like the yellow, orange hues. I love that.
But we're gonna go now because it might start raining. We can already feel drips, so
Yeah, you can see smoke coming.
so we'll see you downstairs and then gonna be in Nukus for the evening.
And that's a wrap for our day trip to the Khorezm fortresses. Even though we didn't have the best weather, we had an amazing time and can definitely recommend coming here as a day trip from Khiva or on the way to Nukus if you have a day to spare. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time!